Okay, all my fellow content creators, if you are trying to figure out what you can write off on your taxes, because it's almost tax season, keep watching because I have 10 things that you can write off on your taxes at tax time. Hey there, guys, and thank you for joining me at the Financial Spotlight. I'm Chantrell, and I'm here to give you financial tips and tricks that are going to help you on your road to know your money. And today we're talking about the 10 different things that content creators, vloggers, influencers, videographers, whatever you do and you create content, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, wherever it is that you create content, this video is for you so you can figure out exactly what to write off on your taxes. And let me go ahead and send a special shout out to HawaBunga. Thank you, girl, for requesting this video. And if you have not checked out her channel, it's amazing. Go ahead and check it out. I'll put the link to her channel down in the description box. All right, so let's get started on these 10 different things that you can write off on your taxes. The first one is all equipment. So that's camera equipment, lighting, mics, backdrops, your computer, all of those things, you can write those off. Now, when you're writing off your equipment, your camera, your lighting, etc., you need to make sure that you're keeping all of your receipts and that you are documenting that information down. And then there's a special way that you can write off your equipment, and that is a depreciation. So that means that over time, your camera and your lighting and your computer and all of those electronics and everything that you use to make your content, well, that's going to lose value over time. But guess what? You can write that off on your taxes as well. The second thing you can write off is your software and apps. That includes Canva or Photoshop or any of the things, even Google, any of the things that you pay for on a monthly basis to make sure that you are running your content creator business effectively and efficient. Now, I know with the software, you do not have receipts, but you do have a monthly statement that they send you and you make that payment. So keep track of those payments and make sure you add those up at the end of the year so that you can write those off. The third thing you can write off is websites. If you pay for a website every single month or every year, and you pay for that to run, or you pay someone to make sure that it is running every single month, it could be a Shopify account or any type of account like that, then make sure that you write that off on your taxes as well. Again, those are monthly statements that you keep, that you pay every month. Keep track of that so you can write that off on your taxes. Okay, the fourth thing that you're gonna write off is outsourcing. And what I mean by that is if you pay for editors, if you pay for virtual assistants, if you pay for people to assist you in running your business or running your content creation, if you have a videographer, if you have any of those and you're paying them, you can write that off on your taxes as well. And the fifth thing that you can write off is your mileage and vehicle expenses. And mileage and vehicle expenses are very different. So mileage would be like the miles that you're driving to and fro when you're doing your content creating. Maybe you're vlogging or you're going to go to a location so that you can film, or somewhere so that you can write your blog, whatever it is that you're doing. Or vehicle expenses. So if you needed to use your car or your truck or whatever to haul things or anything like that, and you have to get it repaired or you have to have any type of tires replaced and all that, then you can write that off. But you can't write off both. You can write off one or the other. And right now I have a mileage tracker that you can download. The link is in the description box. You can download that and you can keep track of your miles for every place that you go to make sure that you know how many miles you're using, so that at the end of the year, when it is tax time, you know exactly how many miles that you need to write off on your taxes. Are you still trying to figure out exactly what you need to write off on your taxes? Well, don't fret, because I have a free, yes, I said a free tax deduction list, plus a guide to guide you through and tell you every single deduction and exactly why and how you write it off on your taxes. Go ahead and download that today. Link is down below in the description box. You'll thank me later. So far, I've shared with you 5 of the 10 deductions that you can write off on your taxes as a content creator. If you've liked what you've heard thus far, go ahead and click the like so that people know that you liked this, and YouTube can share it with other people that like the same thing that you do, so that we can keep on having this go all across the YouTube space. Okay, so let's get into number 6. Number 6 is your cell phone. Now, I don't know about you, but I use my cell phone for a lot of things. I use it for phone calls from clients. I use it to record, like I'm recording now. I use it to edit. I use it to upload items, information, products, to sell my products, marketing, all kinds of things. So every month you pay a cell phone bill. Whatever that is, make sure you write that off times 12 on your taxes. That, my friend, is a tax write-off. All right, and our 7th write-off is the internet. So you can, if you use the internet at your home office or at your office that you go to, if you have a studio or anything like that, and you pay for that monthly, you can write it off on your taxes. Make sure, like I said, keep your monthly statements to know exactly how much you're writing off. Now, the 8th write-off is one that I talk about on the regular, and that is advertising. I have an entire video about advertising and how to write it off, and little tips and tricks and little hacks that you can do to make certain things that you give to your clients advertising. So I will put the link to that video somewhere around here, and then also in the description box, just in case you want to reference. Now, number 9 is something that you probably didn't think about if you are an influencer or a content creator. If you are purchasing any of the things that you are maybe reviewing, or the outfits that you have in the videos and you're purchasing them especially for those videos, or any of the products that you're showing, maybe you're reviewing a camera, you're reviewing a monitor, or you're reviewing a cup, or I don't know, whatever it is that you're reviewing in maybe your video. If you're an influencer like on Instagram or here on YouTube or any of those things, and you had to pay for that item, then you can write that off on your taxes. Last but not least is number 10, which is writing off your home or the location in which you are renting or anything like that. So I'll use home as an example. That is a tax write-off. And what you're going to do, you're going to have to take the total square footage of your house or your apartment, and then the amount that you use for your business, you're going to use that square footage. You're going to find out what that square footage is. And then you're going to divide the square footage of your home by the square footage of your office or wherever you do your content creating. And then that amount is what you're going to multiply times the rent, or say you pay rent every month and you're only using 200 square feet of your home is 1,000 square feet, then you're going to take 20%, and then you're going to multiply that times your rent, and that's the amount of rent that you can write off on your taxes. And then there's other things that you can write off on your taxes as well. as the energy costs or for that area. If you do any upgrading in that office or in that section that you use. And then if you have to run, say you have to run internet cables and all of those things in that room, that is how you're going to write off your home. So writing off your home on your taxes, your home office rather, on your taxes can be a difficult task. You just need to make sure that you keep up with all of your monthly payments, make sure that everything is in order, that you have records for everything that you are claiming on your taxes as a write-off, and definitely consult an accountant, a tax professional, or your tax professional. Or if you already know what you're doing, make sure that you keep the records of your home office to make sure that you're writing off everything that you need to be writing off. So as always, I thank you so much for joining me here at the Financial Spotlight. I hope that this information has helped you and will help you in the future to make sure that you are writing off all of the things that you need to write off on your taxes so that you can save that money. If you have any questions, make sure you put them in the comment section. As always, I will read them all and respond with an answer. And if you have any suggestions of any videos that you'd like to see, put those in the comment section below as well. I read them, I use them. As you see, I used one of my friend's suggestions, and this is the video that she requested. Make sure that you share this with any friends and family that might be content creators, or anybody that you know that might be content creators. I would love for you to share, because sharing is caring. Thank you for joining me and have a great one. Bye.